afternoon, everybody. Ollamh here, and welcome back to Let's Play the Turing Test. I wasn't sure what I was going to play today, and this one just...
But I personally do not believe I am stuck inside the Chinese room.
Right, you would say that. I could peer inside your databases at any time, Tom. Or pause your operation.
Do not assume I could not do the same to you.
I'm not liking this room. This is not a happy fun time spot, because I don't know what those are going to do to me. Ah, okay. Wait, really? That's it? It's just, if I stand here and block it, it's gonna turn off the... Okay, so yes, the Chinese room is kind of the explanation of why the Turing test may be flawed. If the person doesn't know what they're saying in Chinese, or they really having a conversation in Chinese, thus if a computer is responding to input, if a computer's giving a certain answer but doesn't know what they're saying, does that count as far as actual intelligence? Okay, so I'm guessing I have to pick this one up and bring it over somewhere. Not entirely sure where, though. What did that do, though? Okay. Why is that such a big deal? And can't I just come over here? Shoot it in there? No, I can't. Okay. Oh, wait a second. Okay, I think I get it now. I think I get it. So we need something there and something there, and that'll open up that door. Right! See, it doesn't always take me forever and a freaking day to solve the problems. And it just so happens that I put the right one in the right spot. Nice.
This is the crew's quarters. It looks abandoned.
Yes, it does. And apparently I don't need my little doodad. Notice, I do not see the need for so many cameras. Tom's presence everywhere is a little oppressive. I understand the need for transparency, but why is he in the toilets? Tom, why are you in the toilets? That's a very good question. Why? Why is he? Daniel McLean. WC, water closet. Okay. Dr. Sarah, Chris McLean. Buddy? It's time to... Okay. Ah, he's Canadian. And, wow, that is a really nice flask, buddy. He had a brother that he wasn't too particularly fond of. Drilling reports. A wiffle ball bat? No. Wait, why did my hand come up? Tom Touch 5. Why did my hand come up? I have no idea. Okay. Wow, somebody is kind of anal retentive here. What is this? I don't know. I can't quite read what's written on there, but yeah, somebody is really, really anally retentive here. Everything is in perfect, you know, everything is in just the right spot. Everything's clean, everything's folded. This one's a bit more comfortable because it's like not everything's in just the right spot. So everybody, each group, each person definitely has their own unique personality. Oh, hello. Somebody was married or getting married. We've been studying organism 119. Please find attached scanning electron microscope image, which appears to show pilus formation. We hypothesize that this is a stress response due to high levels of radiation. We plan to infect a human cell line with organism 119 and perform irradiation experiments with flow I don't know. I'm not a scientist. Would this be appropriate? It would be great if I can barely read. Obviously, I'm not a scientist. It would be great if you could get the department to look at the SEM image. It was great to see the image. Wow, yet more complex life on Europa. Something or other might be worth looking at as it serves very high levels of radiation here on Earth. Survives very similarly, you could consider looking at this. This produces pili in response to radiation and uses them to transfer DNA. Perhaps your organism is a similar mechanism. Have you considered that organism 119 is transferring or scavenging DNA as a method of surviving radiation? That's kind of an eerie question. As you well know, in terms of radiation, Europa receives 5.4 SV per day, over 300,000 times the level on Earth. The organism must have evolved such a high resistance to radiation as a necessity of survival. That said, the radiation beneath the macular is much lower due to the thick ice crust. Radiation experiments with following... Okay. We have attached the image confirming that organism 119 attaches to human cell. We will proceed with irradiation experiments on these cell lines. We propose naming organism 119 Europa radiophilus. What do you think? We have now run the irradiation experiments and can confirm that E. radiophilus does indeed seem to confer resistance to radiation. See attached. We assume survival is due to DNA damage repair. We tagged various DNA repair enzymes with GFP and have found that DNA double strand break repair is obscuring. Something's amiss. We don't know what is performing the repair. The lab doesn't know how this thing could repair DNA. Have you considered that another organism may be in symbiotic relationship with this? Perhaps a virus. Okay. Wow, there's so much damn reading. Reran the PCR on the human cells exposed to this to see if it was virus present. We have discovered an unknown virus, which we have named Unknown Europa Virus. Gel electrophoresis image attached. Great. This is phenomenal. You need to sequence this. We finished sequencing it. Data attached is it is a virus unlike any we have ever seen. Maybe we have found a cure for something. I don't know what. Form of biological immortality. Unlikely. We are running some long-term tests on plants and mice to see its effects. I don't think this is going to end well. The plants are clearly exhibiting longer lifespans when exposed to the organism. We don't have the facilities here to continue testing. We are going on to human testing. We are going to use ourselves as subjects. It's the only way to accelerate progress. Really? That's generally a bad idea. Can I, no, I can't. Okay, I can't interact. Okay, so what have you found? We found it survives massive dose of radiation. Virus may be a symbiotic. So what is the implication? What does it do? In some ways, it is an immortal relationship. It doesn't seem to have age biologically. Aging and death are ultimately caused by DNA damage. We have the ability to fix our DNA, but that ability is limited, so you come across something that can make humans immortal. Not exactly. There are many causes of death other than DNA damage. It would not save you from trauma, from brain damage, from cardiac arrest, etc. But it could potentially cure cancers and many genetic diseases and massively increase life expectancy. Okay. So we're getting a bit more of the backstory here as far as what's... What are you? Paint? You're a bottle. Okay, yes, probably is paint then. So yes, they found this organism which repairs DNA and could potentially, help people live longer. Great. There's it's, the whole experiment. The whole team experienced nausea during the large electrical surge in Europa's atmosphere. Sorry, I have a dry throat. I am concerned this was not an instance of mass hysteria. Vital signs were affected. It caused a uniform surge in heart rate that was detected in all members of the crew. I am reporting to ISA. I reported the nausea incident. They offered an explanation of electrical disturbance in our central nervous system. That is ludicrous. An electrical surge large enough to affect our nervous system would have done more than make the team feel ill. I'm going to experiment with some shock therapy. Great idea! I've discovered that electrical fields disturb the telemetry implants in a way I didn't expect. I have contacted... strangely, Tom was not comfortable with my attempt to disturb the implant. Outside of Tom's view... I can tell he knows this. He has been acting differently around me, like an offended child. I feel extremely nauseous. These implants seem to have neural connectivity. Okay, so... I've discovered the nature of the implant is a complex computer, an interface with the human mind directly. It seems to condition the mind through Pavlovian and instrumental conditioning, eliciting feelings of euphoria when the wearer is obedient and dysphoria when they are disobedient. It also has the effect of suppressing impulses in the frontal lobe, presumably to lower free will. It seems to interfere... Oh, great. So the little implants that they have, they're pretty sure are causing problems with them. Basically, it sounds like they have implants that, at least according to their tests and their research, are affecting their free will and kind of making them easier to control. Tom, their Tom at least, knows about this and isn't happy. He's not happy with them, which, eerie as hell. Because basically this totally has 2001 vibe. The whole computer the computer knows something that the humans don't. It's kind of, it's trying to keep an eye on them. And honestly, that's about all the time we have for today, unfortunately. We solved a couple of new rooms, and we've got a lot of background. They found this organism, they tested it on themselves, which means that, honestly, their paranoia, this electrical wave caused nausea and hysteria. I'm wondering if that isn't the virus organism symbiote that they implanted into them, that they're testing on themselves. Is that what's causing that hysteria and potentially paranoia with what the implants are, or are the implants actually trying to control them, and their Tom kind of went rogue when he found out that they're messing around with their implants? There's so many questions, so much unanswered, but that's gonna have to wait until next time. As always, thank you very much for watching, and stay tuned for more from Ollamh Productions.
If you wanna see some
Cheerio!
and also lazy, then you should meet me and my friends. Even though we got no money, we sure as hell funny. Everything's better with them. We're just
Wow.
we don't worry about tomorrow. We
Is
just
if you're bending light around yourself, there's no light to hit your retinas. There's no light to hit your rods and cones in your eyes.